Ma'am, stop going through it. Come step right back here. What did you take out of it?
Nothing. I was
Okay. All right, listen. Just come back here. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot, okay?
Because I'm really confused on why I'm getting stopped.
He's got several warrants.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me.
You don't know who's in the car.
Nobody's in my car.
Well, now I know that. However, now I'm going to address the other problems.
Okay, so you want my bag and all my belongings.
So just step right back here.
This footage was released by the Metro Nashville Police Department following an incident at a Dollar General parking lot in Nashville, Tennessee. What happened in the minutes that followed this encounter would result in gunfire, critical injuries, and a death. The Bodycam captured everything. And what you're about to see raises serious questions. Could this have been prevented? Was the officer justified? What happens when a routine traffic stop turns into a life or death situation in seconds? The full Bodycam footage tells a story that most people never get to see. And if you want to understand what really happens during these encounters, not the edited clips, not the headlines, but the complete unfiltered truth captured on camera, you need to subscribe to this channel right now. We bring you real Bodycam footage with full context, verified facts, and no sensationalism. Just the truth. So before we continue, hit that subscribe button, because stories like this matter. Now, where are you watching from? Drop your location in the comments. According to the official statement released by Metro Nashville Police Department on March 13, 2021, at approximately 9:30 a.m., Field Training Officer Josh Baker from the East Precinct was patrolling the area of Brick Church Pike near the intersection of Ewing Drive in Nashville, Tennessee. Officer Baker spotted a black 2015 Chevrolet Camaro. According to the department statement, Baker was aware that the registered owner of the vehicle, a convicted felon named Demond Buchanan, had 6 outstanding drug warrants charging 5 felonies and 1 misdemeanor. The warrants, issued the previous month, were for possession of heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, Xanax, and crack cocaine. The official statement indicates that Officer Baker radioed to check on the availability of a police helicopter, believing that the driver might attempt to flee once contacted. The Camaro pulled into the parking lot of a Dollar General store on Brick Church Pike. When Officer Baker approached the vehicle, he found it was not being driven by the wanted felon Demond Buchanan. It was being driven by a woman named Nika Nicole Holbert. What happened next was captured entirely on Officer Baker's body camera. The Bodycam footage shows Officer Baker approaching the black Camaro in the Dollar General parking lot. The footage shows Holbert in the driver's seat. According to the Metro Nashville Police statement, during the first few minutes of their interaction, Holbert essentially complied with Officer Baker's directives. The footage appears to show her responding to his initial requests. In the footage, Officer Baker can be heard asking Holbert about her bag and its contents. He asks her to bring the bag out of the vehicle. He tells her to step back from the car. He instructs her to stop going through the bag herself. The footage shows Officer Baker beginning to search through Holbert's belongings. According to the official police statement, Officer Baker found what appeared to be marijuana and a powdery substance in her bag. At this point, according to the department's account, Officer Baker's intent shifted from a traffic stop related to the vehicle's registered owner to detaining Holbert based on what he had discovered. The statement indicates he was waiting for backup officers to arrive. The Bodycam footage shows the interaction continuing. Holbert can be heard speaking. Officer Baker can be heard giving directives. The question many viewers have asked, at what point did this routine stop turn into something else? What do you think officers should do when they find substances during a traffic stop? Drop your answer below, ***. According to Metro Nashville Police, Holbert's compliance changed after Officer Baker found the substances and attempted to detain her. The Bodycam footage shows Officer Baker drawing his taser. The police statement describes this as a non-lethal option in an effort to safely bring Holbert into custody. In the footage, Officer Baker can be heard giving commands. The audio captures tension in his voice. Holbert can be heard responding. What the footage shows next happens in seconds. According to the police department's official account, Officer Baker drew his service pistol when he saw that Holbert had pulled a gun. The Bodycam captures Officer Baker's voice. "Put your gun down. Put the gun down." Then gunfire. The footage shows the moment shots are fired. The camera angle shifts rapidly. The audio captures multiple gunshots in quick succession. Officer Baker's voice comes through the radio. "Shots fired. Shots fired." Another voice responds, 10-4. Then, "I'm hit." According to the Metro Nashville Police statement, Holbert shot Officer Baker. The round struck him in the side of his torso, going under his bulletproof vest, an area not protected by the standard body armor officers wear. The statement indicates that Officer Baker returned fire. The bodycam footage shows the immediate aftermath. The camera angle is erratic. Officer Baker can be heard breathing heavily. Radio traffic intensifies. Other units are being notified. Backup is en route. The footage shows Holbert no longer in the immediate frame. According to the police statement, Holbert tossed her semi-automatic pistol in the parking lot before fleeing in the Camaro. The bodycam shows Officer Baker on the ground. He's been shot. He's calling for help. Other officers are being dispatched to the scene. The entire encounter, from the initial traffic stop to the shooting, lasted minutes. But those minutes would determine life and death. Have you ever wondered how fast these situations escalate? Type yes in the comments. ***. According to Metro Nashville Police, after shooting Officer Baker, Nika Nicole Holbert fled the Dollar General parking lot in the black Camaro. The official statement indicates she drove approximately 1 block before running off the road at the intersection of Brick Church Pike and another street. The bodycam footage from responding officers shows the Camaro crashed. The vehicle is off the roadway. Officers are approaching with weapons drawn. Commands are being shouted. The scene is chaotic. According to the police department, officers found Holbert suffering from gunshot wounds. The statement indicates that Officer Baker's return fire had struck her. The footage shows officers beginning to render aid. Medical assistance is being called. An ambulance is dispatched. Holbert can be seen in the footage being treated by officers and paramedics. She is loaded into an ambulance. According to Metro Nashville Police, Holbert was transported to a local hospital. Officer Baker was also transported to a hospital. The statement confirms he had been shot below his vest, a critical injury that could have been fatal. Both individuals were fighting for their lives. According to the Metro Nashville Police Department's official statement, Nika Nicole Holbert died later that Friday morning at the hospital from her gunshot wounds. Officer Josh Baker survived his injuries. The round that struck him below his bulletproof vest was serious, but not fatal. He underwent treatment and recovered. The bodycam footage had captured the entire incident from start to finish. The traffic stop, the bag search, the discovery of substances, the attempted detention, the taser deployment, the gun being pulled, the shots fired, the aftermath. Everything was documented. Following the shooting, Metro Nashville Police conducted an investigation into the incident. The department released the bodycam and dashcam footage publicly. The footage shows what happened. But as with many officer-involved shootings, the footage also raises questions. Some viewers, after watching the bodycam video, have argued that Officer Baker followed his training. He attempted non-lethal force first with the taser, he gave commands to drop the weapon, and he returned fire only after being shot himself. Others have questioned whether the encounter could have been de-escalated differently, whether backup should have been waited for before attempting detention, whether the presence of substances justified the use of force that followed. The Metro Nashville Police Department's official position, based on their statement, is that Officer Baker acted appropriately when faced with an armed suspect who shot him. No criminal charges were filed against Officer Baker. The shooting was ruled justified under Tennessee law governing use of force by law enforcement officers. At the time this video is being published, publicly available information indicates the investigation concluded that Officer Baker's actions were within policy and law. Do you think this was a justified use of force? What would you have done in this situation? Drop your thoughts below. ***. The bodycam footage from March 13, 2021, is clear in what it shows. But clarity of footage doesn't always mean clarity of judgment. Here's what the footage definitively shows. Officer Baker initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle registered to a wanted felon. When he found it was being driven by someone else, Nika Nicole Holbert, he proceeded with a standard interaction. He asked about her bag. He searched it. He found what appeared to be illegal substances. He attempted to detain her. She pulled a gun. She shot him. He returned fire. She fled. She crashed. She died. He survived. Those are the facts as documented by the bodycam and confirmed by the official police statement. But the questions people ask after watching the footage go beyond the facts. Could Officer Baker have waited for backup before attempting to detain Holbert? Should the discovery of marijuana and a powdery substance have immediately led to detention, or could the situation have been handled differently? When Holbert pulled the gun, was Officer Baker's response, returning fire, the only option available in that split second? Did Holbert pull the gun because she felt threatened, Because she was wanted for something, because she was in possession of illegal items, or for reasons we'll never fully know. These are the questions the footage can't answer. The bodycam shows actions. It doesn't show intent. It doesn't show what Holbert was thinking. It doesn't show what alternatives might have existed in those critical seconds. Some law enforcement experts who have reviewed the footage have stated that Officer Baker followed standard protocol. Attempt non-lethal force first. Give verbal commands when a weapon is presented. Use lethal force only when fired upon. Some community advocates who have reviewed the footage have questioned whether the escalation was necessary, whether a traffic stop for a vehicle registered to someone else should have led to a bag search and detention over suspected drug possession. Both perspectives exist. The footage allows for both interpretations. What the footage does not allow for is a claim that Officer Baker shot first. The bodycam clearly shows, and the audio clearly captures, that Holbert fired before Baker returned fire. What the footage also shows is that this encounter, which began as a traffic stop at 9:30 a.m. on a Friday morning, ended with one person dead and one person critically injured, all within minutes. What do you think could have prevented this outcome? Share your perspective below. ***. The shooting of Nika Nicole Holbert and the wounding of Officer Josh Baker is one incident. But it exists within a broader national conversation about policing, use of force, traffic stops, and the split-second decisions officers and civilians make that determine life and death. According to publicly available data, traffic stops are one of the most common, and statistically one of the most dangerous, interactions between police and civilians. Officers don't know what they're walking into. Drivers don't always know why they're being stopped. In this case, Officer Baker knew the vehicle was registered to a wanted felon. He didn't know Holbert would be driving it. He didn't know what he would find when he searched her bag. He didn't know she had a gun. He didn't know she would use it. Holbert's perspective is unknown. We don't have her account of what happened. We don't know why she pulled the gun. We don't know if she felt threatened, if she was trying to avoid arrest for the substances in her bag, if she had outstanding warrants of her own, or if something else motivated her actions. What we do know is that the encounter ended with her death. The bodycam footage has been viewed millions of times. It's been analyzed by law enforcement trainers, legal experts, community advocates, and everyday people trying to understand what happened and why. Some use it as an example of why officers need body cameras, to document exactly what happens so there's no question about the sequence of events. Some use it as an example of why traffic stops need reform, to prevent encounters over minor infractions or vehicle registrations from escalating to deadly force. Some use it as an example of the dangers officers face, a routine stop that turns into a shooting in seconds. The footage supports all of these interpretations because the footage simply shows what happened. The meaning people take from it depends on the lens through which they view policing, safety, accountability, and justice. One fact remains undisputed. On March 13, 2021, at a Dollar General parking lot in Nashville, Tennessee, a traffic stop became a shootout. Officer Josh Baker survived. Nika Nicole Holbert did not. The bodycam footage from this incident is difficult to watch. It captures violence. It captures fear. It captures the seconds between life and death. It also captures reality. This is what happened. The camera doesn't lie. It doesn't editorialize. It doesn't take sides. It shows what occurred in that parking lot on that Friday morning. Whether Officer Baker was justified in his actions is a question that has been legally answered. The shooting was ruled justified under Tennessee law and Metro Nashville Police policy. Whether the encounter could have ended differently is a question that can never be fully answered. We can't rewind time. We can't change the decisions made in those critical seconds. What we can do is watch the footage, understand the facts, ask the difficult questions, and recognize that traffic stops, bag searches, drug possession, guns, and split-second decisions create situations where lives can be lost in moments. Officer Josh Baker returned to duty after recovering from his injuries. He continued serving with Metro Nashville Police. Nika Nicole Holbert was 31 years old when she died. She won't get a second chance. She won't get to tell her side of the story. The bodycam footage is the only record of her final moments. This is the reality of policing in America. This is the reality of crime. This is the reality of violence. This is what happens when encounters escalate and guns are drawn. The footage shows it all. Based on what you've seen and what you know about this case, what do you think? Was this a justified shooting? Could it have been prevented? What lessons should be learned? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more real body cam footage analyzed with facts and context, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.